Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Mm, I am fine.
Taking breakfast?
Yes,
Yes.
sandwich.
Okay. Oh, perfect. How was your week? What did you do this week?
Mm, it's a good week. Mm, it's work much. Mucho.
Yeah, you can say a lot of work.
A lot of work. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of work. Ah, and
Oh, excellent.
we
Very good.
have to book.
That's perfect. Okay, excellent. Well, let's go to the student's book now that you have your book. Open your book. 59.
59.
Yes, page 59. Exercise 7.
Is 6.
Yes, exercise 6. So we have different food here, different products.
Mm-hmm.
Some liquids, some solids. We have letter A. Letter A, do you consider this food is countable or uncountable?
It's countable, no?
Countable. So you have to write letter C,
Uh-huh.
book, because it's countable. Okay? Like this.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. What about the letter B? The mushrooms.
Uncountable.
Sorry?
It's uncountable.
It's uncountable. It's because we have mushrooms with
Okay.
S. And I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mushrooms. So maybe it's countable. What do you think?
Mm, okay.
Okay. Letter C. It's milk. It's a liquid. So this one is,
Uncountable.
yes, we have to type U.
Mm-hmm.
Uncountable. Perfect. The letter D is water.
Uncountable.
Uncountable. Fantastic. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What about letter E? What's it?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
I am confusion because it's too too I don't know what to say, Polita.
It's in 2 bowls.
Two balls.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but remember that the food
It's
is
uh-huh.
regularly uncountable.
Uncountable.
The ice cream, before
Mm-hmm.
in a bowl, before becoming ice, it's a liquid. So
Mm-hmm.
ice cream is uncountable.
Uncountable. Okay.
Orange,
Countable.
countable, yes. Cheese,
Uncountable.
uncountable, yes. And
Countable.
candy is uncountable.
Uncountable.
Yes, these are pieces of candy.
Okay.
They are uncountable. It's different to the mushrooms because the mushrooms, one mushroom is a total, but one piece of candy is not the total candy. The big candy was divided in pieces.
Okay.
Perfect. So remember, candy is uncountable.
Candy is
Perfect. Well,
uncountable.
now you have to tell me sentences with the products. You have to tell me there is or there are. Remember, we use there is and there are to express that something exists. There is for singular, one or uncountables, and there are for plurals. So the letter A, the sentence is, tell me the sentence.
Sería there are some lemon.
Okay, in this case, remember it's countable and it's one. So it's singular. There is a lemon.
There is a lemon.
There is a lemon because it's singular, not there are. There are two or three, but one, there is. There is a lemon. A, remember, is number one. There is a lemon.
Okay, there is.
What about number two?
Number
Well,
two.
letter B or number two, I don't know.
Bueno, B. There are some.
Yes, there are
There are
some what?
some.
Some mushrooms.
Mushrooms, no?
Yes,
Mushrooms.
you can change some for the definite number. You can say, for
Ajá.
example, there are 6 mushrooms.
Okay.
Perfect. Letter C.
Let's see. There are. No. There is some.
Uh-huh.
See, there's some milk.
Yes, there's some milk. Perfect.
There's some
We
milk.
use the singular, even though it's uncountable because it's only one. There's milk or there's some milk. Fantastic. Letter D.
The there is some water.
Yes, there is some water. Fantastic. Very good.
There is some ice cream.
Yes, there is some ice cream.
There is a lemon.
Is it a
Uh,
lemon?
Orange.
Ah, yes. So there, repeat.
There is a orange.
A orange.
No. Is an orange.
An orange. Perfect. There is
There is
an
an
orange.
orange.
Very good. Next.
Um, there is an orange. There is some. Mm, is cheese?
Yes, there is some cheese.
There
Fantastic.
is there is some cheese.
And the
And
last one.
there is some candy.
Yes, this is the correct form. There is some candy. Another possibility is there are some pieces of candy. Let me see. 162. Help me reading the instructions, please.
Look at the two
Recipes.
recipes. Recipes. Ask student B if he or she
Uh-huh.
has the food items. Which
Items.
I items?
Items, yes.
Items. Which dish can you cook?
Yes. So this is a recipe. The recipe is the ingredients to cook a dish. So we have the recipe for omelette and
Mm-hmm.
the recipe for stir fry. These are the ingredients. What ingredients do you need for an omelette?
3 eggs,
Uh-huh.
onion.
Uh-huh.
Onion needs cebolla, ¿verdad?
Yes, one onion.
1 onion. Pota po potatoes.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. 1 pepper.
Uh-huh.
Y cheese.
And cheese. Okay,
And
excellent. Those
cheese.
are the ingredients. The ingredients for the stir fry are rice, 2 peppers, 2 carrots, 2 onions, and chicken. So
Chicken.
in the picture, you have
Mm-hmm.
this food. In the 2 pictures, you have the food. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I will ask you, Danae, I want to cook the stir fry. Do you have any rice? So
No.
look at the picture.
Rice. No,
No, it's noodles, right?
it's it's
Okay,
it's it's a pasta.
okay. So I repeat my question. Do you have any rice?
Do you have any rice?
The question is, do you have any rice?
Do you have any rice?
And the answer is
No.
no, no, I don't. The negative is don't. No, I don't.
No, I
Or
don't.
complete, I don't have any rice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any rice. Well, we have to buy some rice. We need 2 peppers. Do you have any peppers?
Yes, I do. I have 2 peppers.
Oh, that's fantastic. Very good.
Ah.
Next question. We need carrots. Do you have any carrots?
Mm, yes, I do. I have 2 carrots. Carrots.
Where? I cannot see them.
It's only in the picture, no?
Yes.
No, I don't have
You don't have any carrots. Okay, we need to buy some carrots. Do you have any onions?
onions. Yes, I do. I have two onions.
Perfect. We don't need any onions. And what about chicken? Do you have chicken? Do you have any chicken?
No, I don't have a chicken.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
have any chicken.
Perfect. We need to buy some chicken. Perfect. Now you will ask me the questions for the ingredients to prepare the omelette.
The omelette.
Yes. And I have this picture. This is what I have here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tell you, for example, oh, don't worry. I have chicken for the other recipe, and I have rice, and I have carrots. So we can make the other recipe with the ingredients I have, okay?
Okay.
So ask me for the ingredients for the omelette.
The omelette. And is in question countable and uncountable. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any eggs?
Yes, I have 5 eggs, so I think we can make the omelette with this.
Okay. I want 3 eggs.
Oh, so fantastic. I have 6.
Fine.
I think this
Do
one is
you
another here.
what?
So one, two,
Two,
three,
three,
five,
four,
six.
five, six. 6 eggs.
Okay, next question.
Do you have any onion?
Yes, I have 2 onions.
Okay. I want a 1 onion.
Oh, perfect. Yes, I have 2. No problem.
Do you have any pot, pot, pota, pot,
Potatoes.
potatoes?
Yes,
Potatoes.
I have 3 potatoes. How many do you need?
I need I
Maybe
need some
3.
potatoes.
Maybe 3. It's a good number, right?
Maybe 3.
Okay.
Uh, yes, or only 1 potatoes.
Okay, maybe
Uh,
1 potato.
omelette.
Yes.
Do you have any peppers?
Yes, I have 2 green peppers.
Yes, I want a 1 pepper.
Yeah, that's perfect. No problem.
Do you have any cheese?
I don't have cheese, but I remember that you have cheese. Do you
Mm,
have cheese?
yes.
Okay, perfect. So we have everything for the omelette. Let's cook the omelette. Excellent. This is the way we ask questions about
Mm-hmm.
something that we have or we don't have in the house. For example, when we are cooking, yeah, you can use the question for other purposes. For example, I can ask you, Danae, do you have any brothers?
Yes, I have a one brother. No,
Uh-huh.
sister. Yes.
Okay. So have one sister. Yeah, exactly. So you can use for different questions for the existence of something. Well, let's continue. That your sister cannot leave her home because she is sick.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to prepare a fresh food box for her. Choose the following food and drink to go in it. So you have to
Okay.
choose 3 types of fruit, 3 types of vegetables, some protein like meat or fish or any other protein, and
Mm-hmm.
something sweet. Okay? So what you have to do in this moment is to prepare your box for your sister. You can say, for example, box, food box, no? Food box
Mm-hmm.
for my sister. Mhm. So number 1 is the fruit, 3 types of fruit. One, I think she likes apples a lot. Apples. Number 2, maybe something, no? Well, then
Okay.
we have the next list is about vegetables. Vegetables, I think onions is are very necessary because you can cook with onions.
Yes,
Mhm.
onions.
Yes. Number 2, maybe another vegetable. I think she likes celery. Etc. 3 in total. Then I need some protein like meat. Okay. I think she likes chicken a lot. Chicken and maybe
Fish.
pork because she likes pork meat. Yeah. So you have to prepare the box for your sister with this.
Okay.
Okay. So you will have 3 minutes to prepare your box. I will be with you in 3 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. Very good. So now I will try to guess what you wrote in the box for your sister. So
Mm, uh-huh.
the question is there any, no, are there any apples in the box?
Are there any apples? No, I don't
No,
know.
there aren't any apples. Repeat,
Mm,
there aren't
there aren't
any apples.
any apples. There
Okay.
aren't any apples.
Are there any bananas?
No, there are any bananas.
Oh
There
my
are
God.
not any bananas.
Is there fruit?
Yes,
Yes. Are there any grapes?
yes,
Okay,
yes,
fantastic. Grapes. Are there any strawberries?
yes,
Yes. And last one. Oh, are there any oranges?
yes,
Fantastic. Very good. Let's continue with the vegetables. Are there any onions?
yes.
Yes. Are there any lettuces?
There are not.
There
There,
aren't any
there aren't not.
lettuces. Okay, there aren't
There aren't
any
any
lettuces.
lettuces. There
Mm,
aren't. Mhm.
are there any tomatoes?
Yes,
Okay, yes, there are some tomatoes.
yes. There are some tomatoes.
Okay, are there any potatoes?
No, there are not potatoes.
There aren't any potatoes.
There aren't any potatoes.
Okay, so are there any carrots?
And carrots, yes, there are some carrots.
Okay, perfect. Let's talk about protein. Is there any fish?
Yes, there's some fish.
And is there any chicken?
Yes, there's some chicken.
Is there something else?
No,
No, that's it. Okay.
no,
And there
there
isn't
isn't
anything
any,
else.
any,
Anything
anything
else.
else.
Else. Nothing else. Okay. And sweet. Is there any ice cream?
No, no, there isn't any ice cream.
Oh, fantastic. Is there any chocolate?
No, there, there, there isn't any chocolate.
Oh my God. Is there some candy?
Yes, um, candy is uncountable. There's some candy.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. Perfect. Questions.
No.
Stopping for lunch. Help me read the question in letter A, please.
How important is it for you to stop for a lunch break every day?
Okay, for a lunch break.
For a lunch break every day, mark the line.
Yeah, so
Um,
number one is very important. 2, 3, 9, 10 is not important at all.
it's
So for example, in my
four,
case, 4, okay?
four, four, 3 or 4.
Okay, so between 3 and 4 for you. And for me, I think it could be, yes, maybe around, maybe 3 for me. Okay, so it's not very, very important to stop for lunch for you. Why?
Because I ate in my house in my
Ah,
house.
okay,
Um, don't it's important. But if I go in the morning, very temprano,
early.
very early, it's important because
Okay,
I have hungry if I have
I am hungry.
uh-huh,
I am hungry.
if don't not if don't eat
If I don't eat,
if I don't eat
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Okay, perfect. Well, the question was, where do you usually take lunch? But you mentioned that you usually take lunch at home, right?
Mhm.
Okay, how long is your break lunch?
How long
How long? Remember, we are talking about time. How long
time?
is your break lunch or your lunch break?
Mm,
20 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 2 hours. How long?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Ah,
There.
it's not very long.
Uh-huh.
And what do you usually have for lunch? What food do you prefer for lunch?
Mm, coffee and sandwich
Ah, okay.
or eggs
Ah,
with jamon. Jamon it's jamon.
ham.
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 Jam. Eggs with ham or with tomato.
Tomato.
o, ajá, tomato. Uh,
So nothing very difficult.
no,
Okay. And your mother, does your mother cook?
mm, my mother, coffee, only coffee.
Okay. Who cooks in your house? Your mother or you? Who
Uh,
cooks?
cooks, eh, cocinar, cocina.
Who cooks in
Mm,
your house?
sometimes my mom and sometimes me.
Okay. When do you have the most?
Skill box.
Yes. We have skimming a text. Do you understand the concept skimming? Skimming a text. Have you done this exercise before?
No.
Okay, pay attention. When we skim a text, we read it quickly to understand the main ideas. Yes,
Okay.
so three tips here. Read the first sentence of each paragraph to get an idea of the topic. Only the first sentence of each paragraph. Tip number 2, read the rest of each paragraph quickly. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. And tip number 3, try to understand the general idea or ideas in the text. This is a skimming, reading fast. Only the first lines of each paragraph complete. The rest very fast, okay? That's
Mm,
the technique of skimming. Questions? Let's go to the next exercise.
okay.
Skim the text and match the countries with the sentences. So we have three different countries, the US,
Okay.
Italy, and Kenya, right?
Okay.
And we have three sentences. Read sentence number 1, please.
People often have lunch with their college
Colleagues,
colleagues.
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 Yes. So you have to tell me if it's in the US, in Italy, or in Kenya. Number 2,
People often have a quick lunch.
quick lunch.
Quick lunch.
And number 3,
Lunch
breaks,
breaks in
cities.
cities
Yes.
are different for in the country.
So,
Three. Ah,
yes, those are the three sentences. We have to decide in what country, the US, Italy, or Kenya. So we have the text, we have the reading,
okay.
we have launches around the world, the US. So remember, the skimming is
Mm-hmm.
reading only. In the US, a lot of working people take a short lunch break. And then maybe they lunch, see the sandwiches, feel cheese, meat, people bake their sandwiches, cafe, a lot of places, Carla, accountant, 15 minutes, usually a sandwich. Okay, excellent. So I have the information from USA. People
Okay.
often have lunch with their colleagues. No, she doesn't mention colleagues. People often have a quick lunch. Oh, yes, they mentioned 10 to 15 minutes. A quick lunch, a sandwich. Yes? So
Quick.
maybe number
Okay.
2 is the US.
Okay.
I write here the US. And it was not necessary to read the complete text. Only skimming,
Okay.
I can find the answers. Yes?
Okay.
So continue working with the text. Find number 1 and 3. Remember to practice the technique of skimming. Come on, work. Tell me when you finish to check your answer.
Finish.
Okay, so in this case, we have people often have lunch with their colleagues. Where?
In Kenya.
And lunch breaks in cities are different from in the country.
I think it's Italy.
Let's check the answers with the book now. So we have Kenya, the US, and Italy. Fantastic. Very good.
Whee!
That's perfect. Now, continue with another activity. So did you have problems to identify this exercise, these answers?
No.
Not really. Okay, good. Now, read the text again and answer the questions. In this case, it's not skimming. You can read carefully, take your time, or maybe you can use scanning. When you scan a text different to scanning, you
Mm-hmm.
look for a specific information.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, we have 6 questions. Number one, what do people like in their sandwiches in the US? Number two, Danae.
Number two, what does Carla do when she has lunch?
Number three, why is lunch very important in Kenya? Number four.
Where does Joseph like sitting for lunch?
Number five, what happens to a lot of stores in small towns in Italy at lunchtime? And number six,
What does Andrea somethings do after lunch?
okay, sometimes.
Sometimes.
So you have to find the answer for these questions. So we can use the scanning or the relaxed reading. What do people like in their sandwiches in the US? So you go to the text and we read in the office there's popular with okay, popular lunch sandwiches, and they are often filled with cheese or meat such as chicken.
Okay.
So cheese or meat in the answer. What do people like in their sandwiches in the US? The answer could be cheese and meat, parenthesis, chicken. So you have to look for the answers for numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Work with your text. If you have any question, let me know. I'll be back with you when you finish. Tell me, please.
Okay.
Okay. So for the question, what does Carla do when she has lunch? What's your answer?
I have a question. I no, I I think the office, but I don't mm,
Okay.
entender, entender.
Please. Yes,
No
don't worry.
entendí, no entendí bien la pregunta.
What activity? What does she do?
What activity?
Yes.
Uh, 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 uh. Ah, no, entonces no es the office, es
Mhm.
read the news of the internet.
So she reads the news.
Read the
Mhm.
news.
Okay.
Ajá.
Why is lunch very important in Kenya?
Because people leave home very early.
Leave home early. Okay. Mhm. Where does Joseph like sitting for lunch?
Mm, sitting, what is sitting?
Sit down in a chair. When do you
Mm,
remember the school when the teacher said, stand up, sit
ajá.
down, sit.
Ok. Yo sé. Mm, sitting outside.
Okay, outside. Mhm. What happens to a lot of stores in small towns in Italy at lunchtime?
Uh, usually for 2 or 3 hours.
Usually what?
The family lunch or
Get together.
together, get together and
So the stores, what?
in is más close the
Closed.
circle
No, the stores are closed.
their stores.
Yes, the stores close the doors.
Okay.
Yes or no?
Mm, so many.
Or less? Okay. And what does Andrea sometimes do after lunch?
Sleep,
So she sleeps?
sleeps,
Perfect. Let's check the answers with the book. Now we have for number 1, cheese or meat such as chicken. Perfect. She reads the news on the internet. Fantastic. Because people leave home early and don't have time for breakfast. Yes. 4, he likes sitting outside in the sun. Good. And number 5, they close for 2 or 3 hours. So the stores are usually closed.
only close.
And he sometimes has a nap, sleep for a short time. Yes? Perfect. Very good. You had only problems with number 5. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, now let's go to the next activity. Let me check. So it says match the places from the text with the sentences. A lot of working people in the US eat their lunch here. You have to tell me 2 places. People in the US often buy sandwiches here. 3 places. A lot of popular food in Kenya comes from here. 1 place. And Italians in the country often eat their lunch here. You have to tell me 1 place. Before we continue with this exercise, let's go to the reading. Let's check the pronunciation and intonation. So, lunches around the world, the US. Continue.
In the US, a lot of working people take a short lunch break. They ate lunch in their office or ever in their this
Okay, okay, repeat. They eat lunch.
they eat lunch,
Uh-huh. Or,
they
ev
eat
or
uh,
even
or even
at their desk.
at at their desk.
Desk, yes, continue.
Sandwiches or
Sandwiches,
sandwiches.
yes.
Okay, sandwiches are the most popular lunch, and there are often
Often or often.
of of uh, offer or often
Okay, pay attention. Often,
often.
it's one possibility in American English. Often is another possibility in British English.
I like este
American, often.
no American not like
British, often.
British is it's more um,
Elegant.
elegant and I think it's more similar the pronunciation for uh, Mexico.
Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. So, they're
and
often filled,
often filled,
filled,
filled, which is yes, or
yes,
meat, such, it's such or such
such.
as chicken. People rank their own sandwiches or buy them from a supermarket. Deli delicates, deli
Delicatessen
delicatessen, or coffee. A lot of
or cafe.
or café.
Yes, or cafe.
Why
This is the
café?
answer. This is the answer for question 1. People usually get their sandwiches from here. supermarket, delicatessen, and cafe. Yes, this is the answer for number one.
Mm, number
Mhm.
two, no?
The one that has three spaces.
The one say a lot of working people in the use eat their lunch here and
Yes, two options only. So the
two
second, yes, the number two, people in the US often buy sandwiches here. Say yes, in English we have the name, we have three options. We
mm-hmm.
have coffee shop, cafeteria, or cafe. Cafe is like the contraction of cafeteria. The original word in English is coffee shop.
Coffee shop is in Mexico the coffee in the Oxxo.
Yes, but for example, a coffee shop is Starbucks, uh, this kind of coffee shops.
Okay,
Mhm,
coffee shops. Okay, in supermarket, deli delicatessen or
mhm.
coffee.
Cafe.
Cafe.
Yes, in American people say, let's go to a cafe. Let's go to a cafe for coffee. Okay, continue.
Cafe. Al, a lot of place also sell salads and soup to take out
to take out. Okay,
to
questions
take
with vocabulary.
Hmm, desk
Desk, escritorio.
delicatessen
Delicatessen es una palabra de otro idioma que se usa para hacer como la cafetería, el lugar donde se venden la comida preparada, por ejemplo, en los supermercados.
okay.
Aquí si vas a Soriana, hay una parte atrás de la panadería, ese
Ujú.
sería el delicatessen.
Okay, comida rápida de supermercado. Costco sería delicatessen.
Ahí tienen una sección también de
Ujú,
delicatessen donde venden comida, ¿sí?
ujú. Okay. No.
Ok, perfect. Continue, Carla, 34, accountant.
I already take more than the 10 to 15 minutes.
Minutes.
The 15 minutes to eat my lunch. I usually boy,
Bye.
buy a sandwich for a coffee shop near the office. I think it at my desk and read the news on the internet. After that, after that,
That.
after that, I continue working.
Yes, perfect. Let's continue. Kenya.
Kenya. In Kenya, lunch is very important meal because people leave home very early and they don't have time for breakfast. Working people usually have a long social lunch,
Sociable.
sociable lunch. They often go to their favorite restaurant with their col college
Colleagues.
college.
Okay, pay
People.
attention. Colleagues is the people you work with.
Ah,
College is the university. So,
mm,
colleagues.
colleagues.
Yes.
Yes, colleagues. With their colleagues. People people ate a lot of or fish, and the most popular dishes come from the west of Kenya.
Okay, Joseph, 39, IT worker.
My lunch breaks in a hour,
Okay,
but it's long.
break,
It's
pay attention. My
mhm,
lunch break is an hour.
in it's an hour.
Uh-huh.
My lunch breaks. It's an hour. Yes,
Yes?
yes. Okay, it's an hour, but it's longer of Friday. I usually go for lunch with some friends from work, and we like sitting outside, outside,
Outside.
outside in the sun to eat. It's nice to have lunch together. I usually order some fish with veg, vegetables,
Vegetables.
vegetables in a creamy sauce.
Sauce in a creamy sauce.
Okay,
Number 3, Italy.
Italy. Mm, in small
Towns.
towns, in small towns and vi- village
Yes, and villages.
and villages,
Village is one. Villages, plural.
villages.
Mhm.
Okay, in small towns and villages in Italy, people usually take a long lunch break.
Break.
I won.
Okay, yes.
The stores and businesses close for 2 or 3 hours, and families have a big lunch together at home.
Okay, pay
It's
attention. Stores and businesses.
is business
Business is
businesses
singular. Businesses, plural.
businesses stores and businesses.
Yes.
Okay, stores and businesses close for 2 or 3 hours, and family have a big lunch together at home. It's different in big cities.
Cities.
In cities, people take a shorter lunch break and usually don't go home. The quality of the food, it's very important to
For Italians.
Italians, even even if their
Even,
even if their lunch break is short.
yeah. Andrea, 43, store owner.
I always close my store for lunch and eat with my family. My wife is an excellent cook. She usually makes some pasta with beef and tomato,
To- Tomato
tomato
sauce.
tomato sauce, and then we have chicken or fish with fresh vegetable. I something
Vegetables.
vegetables. I something have a
I sometimes have a
a nap
nap. Remember,
nap.
nap.
I sometimes have a nap, a short sleep after lunch. I open the store again at 4 p.m.
Yes. Perfect. Problems, questions, situations?
No.
No? Okay. Oh, so different traditions around the world for having lunch. The most peculiar is in Italy, which takes a long time. They close the store, take a nap, and they go back to work. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. I want to live
Different
in
to,
Italy.
yes, different to stressful life in USA. Well,
Okay.
now please complete the exercise 4. Tell me when you are ready for checking the answers. What do you have for number one? A lot of working people in the US eat their lunch here.
In their office or even?
Office or even what?
Uh-huh.
At desk, no? Even at their desk?
Uh-huh. Even
Okay.
at the desk.
Desk, the desk, en el escritorio, yes? Okay.
Uh-huh.
People in the US often buy sandwiches here. We say it's cafe,
Mm-hmm.
delicatessen. I don't remember the
Supermarket.
spelling. Supermarket. Okay. And a lot of popular food in Kenya comes from here.
In restaurant.
I don't think so. I will
Mm,
restaurant, but I have questions here. And number four, Italians in the country often eat their lunch here.
home.
Okay, perfect. So let's check the answers. Pay attention. In their office, at their desk for number one. Fantastic. Supermarket, delicatessen,
Eh,
and cafe.
ajá.
West of Kenya.
West.
Yes.
West of Kenya. What is west?
El oeste. Yeah, in the first paragraph, and the most popular dishes come from the west of Kenya. Yes?
Okay.
Perfect. Questions.
No.
Your lunch is similar to the lunch in USA, in Italy, or in Kenya?
Mm, Italy.
Italy. Okay, because you eat at home.
Ajá. Yes.
Okay, so it's very relaxing.
Um, no, it's a home, but it's in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Um, 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. Ajá. And
Okay.
yes, but it's in home.
This is the text builder. Pronouns and possessive adjectives. Well, the pronouns are the subjects, the personal pronouns that we usually use. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
remember?
Mm-hmm.
What are the personal pronouns? The subjects. I,
Personal pronouns.
the subjects. Well, don't worry. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
You need these pronouns to begin sentences. You always need a subject. We use pronouns, pardon,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, and possessive adjectives to avoid repeating nouns and names. For example, pay attention here. I is my subject. I usually buy a sandwich. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I eat at my desk. Eat is the substitution of sandwich because the person doesn't want to repeat sandwich. I usually buy a sandwich. I eat the sandwich at my
Mm-hmm.
desk. So to avoid repetition, the sandwich we can change for eat. I usually buy a sandwich. I eat it at my desk. Then I have my subject. Working people usually have a long, sociable lunch. They is in substitution of working people. I don't want to repeat. Working people usually have a long, sociable lunch. Working people often go to working people's favorite restaurant. So no, not necessary to repeat. They often go to their favorite restaurant.
Okay.
This is the possessive adjective. There.
There, there, and it is a possessive adjective.
There, yes. It, no. It is an object pronoun. The object pronouns are next. Pay attention. I, my object pronoun for I is me,
Mhm.
him, her, it, us, you, them. They are object pronouns. They are necessary when we want to use the object of the verb. For example, you can say, I love my mother. I love my mother. My mother is the object of my love. I want to substitute my mother. So I say, I love, but my mother is she. But
Uh-huh.
she is
So,
a subject pronoun. I cannot use she. I have to use the object pronoun. And the object pronoun for she is her. So I say, I love her. I love my mother, or in substitution, I love her. I can say, for example, we need potatoes. We need potatoes. If I want to substitute potatoes,
we need him.
I need no, because potatoes is plural, they.
Ah, yes,
But
them.
I cannot use they because they is the subject. I need the object receiving the action. So we need them.
Mhm.
Yes,
Them.
that's the idea. Those are the object pronouns. And we have the possessive adjectives for I, my, for you, your, for he, his, for she, her, for it, its, like its name is, remember about your dog, Valentino. Its name is Valentino. For we, our, for you, yours, and for they, like in this case, their. Their. The possessors are they. They, or
The
the word.
possessive adjectives is my, your,
Yes.
yes, his,
His.
her, its, or they, or your, they, his, it,
So we have
by
personal pronouns or subject
pronouns,
pronouns,
object
object
pronouns.
pronouns,
Uh-huh.
and possessive adjectives.
Okay.
Yes, this is the idea.